All kids learn differently, and not all public schools are set up to teach that way.
Over the last 2 decades or so, schools develop techniques to deal with what are often much brighter than average kids who don't learn well by traditional methods.
And in our Buckley report this evening, there's a school here in the Piedmont mastering the ability to teach each child in different ways.
I am Willy Wonka, the greatest candy maker of all time.
If it's true, as Shakespeare's Hamlet teaches us, that the play is the thing,
Freezing snow.
you have to wonder, what is the thing?
You can take a sunrise, sprinkle it with dew.
How can a familiar song
Hi, Cornelia, listen to this.
and a well-timed joke
Listen some more.
be more than just entertainment?
It is more than a play, it's more than a production. It's an opportunity for our kids to have one shining moment.
This is the annual production put on by the Piedmont School in High Point.
Eating a lifetime supply of chocolate.
And every student is required to take part, either on stage or off.
When you're in a group and you start to care about somebody else's success that's now tied to yours, I think that starts to make you care about yourself.
If that sounds different, it should.
That's good. Yeah, so you're talking it out.
I tell people all the time that we're not for everyone.
A bit of an odd sales pitch, but accurate because they know exactly who they are here to serve.
Ours is a school for kids that are bright, they're intelligent, but they learn differently.
So we have a +6, right?
It's usually language-based. It's reading, it's writing, it's comprehension.
I have dyslexia, so I could never really read any books or anything until I started coming here.
It was like the light bulb just started coming on.
On the count of 3, I want you to make the biggest face you can make, okay? So 1, 2, 3.
When rehearsals began back in January,
1, 2, 3.
not every kid saw the value of the play for them. But a couple of months later,
Come on in, y'all. Come sit down, please.
and just 3 weeks from showtime, there is still plenty of work to do.
Sing, but suddenly half the world is mine. What an amazing thing.
I tell them, this is your role, so take ownership.
For John Christopher, who plays Charlie, the play's structure fits his personality.
I just like that everything's planned out. I'm kind of a control freak, so.
And for Austin Holland, who plays,
Augustus Gloop.
Small rooms.
it's about building belief
It kind of seemed a little perfect for me.
in himself.
I mean, it's like, it might be small and all that.
That's no small thing.
I'll start the music. When they believe they can do it, the pieces really come together. And it's funny, just that little bit of belief will change everything.
The self-esteem they need comes from accomplishment.
They're anything but coddled. The expectations are really high for our kids.
It's good, old-fashioned effort,
It's not magic, it's not pixie dust, it's hard work.
but done in a way that matches each kid's learning map.
There you go.
So by show night,
Always nervous, but he loves it.
there is a house full of proud parents.
She's memorized all her lines and most of everybody else's lines.
Yeah.
Parents who've come to realize that the play is an essential part of the thing called learning for so many of these students like Austin.
My favorite part is when he no longer refers to school as jail. He used to say, I don't want to go to jail.
Yeah,
So,
that's right. Very true.
so that's the best thing. That touches our heart the most.
And it was just a matter of discovering his personal path to learning. Bob Buckley, Fox 8 News.
Some students only stay at the Piedmont School for a few years as they discover and then master their particular method of learning. Then they return to traditional public schools. And Katie, I can tell you, Noble Academy in Greensboro also has a similar curriculum. In fact, Tim Montgomery, who you saw in that piece, used to work at Noble Academy before you moved to the Piedmont School. They help so many children.
And by the way, the Piedmont School has 85